Alright, it's the Ride Rambling Preacher Man, and got a confession to make to you. I have a disease. And we're going to talk about it. Alright? I have a neurological muscle deterioration disease. I've had it my whole life, ever since I was a child. This video is going to be very hard to make. So, bear with me, please. I don't like it. So I put on my heart to do this, and I'm going to do it. This is already a couple takes in. It's not going to get any better, so I'm just going to let it roll. I have Charcot-Marie-Tooth, CMT, and I have every form of Charcot-Marie-Tooth. Alan Jackson, the famous country star, has CMT as well. I mean, not as bad as me, but not that we're comparing apples or whatever, but he has CMT, so he's affected as well, and that's actually why he left his music career. You're going to see some photos. Some of them are with my shirt off. Just keep that in mind. So any females or guys maybe with different tendencies, just keep in mind that's applicable. You're going to see how my feet are, how my legs are. And this shirt might come off because it's hot, so I might be walking around in the tank top, so just beware of all that. Geez, I'm already getting nerves. So, I've had it my whole life, and it's affected me my whole life. The good news to that is that in striving to be normal, like everybody else, it's taught me to want to strive for greatness. Because here's the thing, if I shoot for the moon and I shoot for the stars and I go as high as I possibly can and I fail, then I'll land it good, or even average. But what if I strive for average and I fail? Right? Okay, so I've always put everything behind everything that I do, no matter what it's going to be. A lot of people thought I was cocky, arrogant, and I probably was. A lot of people thought I was better. You know, I had a thing of wanting to be better than everybody else and all of that, and it's not true. I wanted to be the best me possible. That's what it was. I wanted to be the best me humanly possible. I wanted to be normal. I wanted to be just like everybody else. I wanted to walk like everybody else. I wanted to wear the same shoes as everybody else. I wanted to play the same sports as everybody else and be just as good as everybody else. I was in basketball, baseball, softball, boxing, wrestling. I think I mentioned flag football. I was in a fair different amount of sports. My favorite, actually, is boxing. I was in karate. I loved boxing. I'm a way better wrestler, but I love boxing. Fast hands. I'm pretty strong for my size. And without bragging or saying too much, I took on 3 people at one time with one arm. Didn't win. I did beat 2, though, with one arm, but I didn't win with 3. But I still did it. It was kind of cool. But one-on-one, I was the king of slap boxing back in Manhattan, Illinois, and Joliet, Illinois, New Lenox, Illinois, Mokina, and Frankfurt Square. Like, yeah, I mean, very few people were going to be able to touch me. But I worked out constantly. I trained constantly because I have to put way more time and way more effort just to be as good as you, you know, and just to be normal. So I trained, and it actually made me good. Granted, I was a horrible individual to be around, just because of, you know, pride and arrogance and different things like that, you know, but nonetheless, I was actually pretty good, pretty cool. All of that was taken from me over time. I got to a point where I couldn't run anymore, which I never was fast. I've always had the footwork of a 220-pound man, weighing 140, 150, you know. It's rough. It's hard. You know, people wanted me to go on disability, SSI, which I won't. Not that there's anything wrong with it if you are on it, it's just the fact that I am able to work. Yeah, I can't do it as much. Oh, by the way, I've done construction. I've done various labor work, whether it be power washing inside of trailers and concrete trucks. I'm putting together fences and laying floors and doing drywall work and whatnot. I was a scrapper for a long time, hauling refrigerators and washers and dryers and, you know, hot water tanks and all of that, almost always alone, or with female with me as guy's company. I've done a lot of stuff, that I should not be able to do, and I also paid for it. I was writing checks that my body really didn't want to cash, right? But the thing is in my head, there is no impossible, there is no I can't do, there is no feel sorry for, there's none of that, I had some, a harder dad, growing up, thank you by the way, that didn't allow me that benefit, that didn't allow me to do that, They might take extra effort and time, but I can be just as good. So anyways, this video is going to show you pictures and a couple of videos of how I used to walk and what it looked like, and how Charcot-Marie-Tooth takes and makes you pigeon-toed, and the weakness that my legs developed, and you're going to see all that exposed. I don't know what's next. I don't know what we're going to do. I told you guys I was going to do this series, I don't know, a month ago or 2 months ago, I don't even know. I told you guys you're going to see kind of my workout videos. I haven't been working out for the record, not my legs at least, my upper body. But here's the thing, in truthfulness, and then I'll end here. I'm sorry for moving you around, nerves. I was bedridden for like a year. I could not walk. We're talking about like 15 minutes, so I could, but after 15 minutes I'm done, Now I have a shortness of breath. I'm not able to get the oxygenated blood throughout my body because my body didn't move. It didn't do anything, so it didn't need it. So that ability is pretty much lost. Now that I want to move around, my body doesn't want to. I start profusing sweat and, I'm getting like a shortness of breath, and my body's just, oh my goodness. But in my mind, you're not going to stop. Let's go into overdrive. It's time to go. I'm going to ride you out hard. You're going to accomplish what I want you to do. And the mind is going to override the body, and that's the thing. I got a strong mind and not too strong of a body at the moment. And I think that that little gym set right over there. I think that I work out. That I'm strong. Yeah, well, and I kind of am, but no, I'm way out of shape for the record. So I do need to work out my legs. I do need to work out more because I want to go back to work. I want to do things, but I ain't able to. We'll be honest. So I need to work on that. Anyways, so you'll get to see how I walk now. You'll get to see my other videos, and I'm already like almost 8 minutes in. So I don't want this to be a long video. All right. Well, if I got to do it this way, I got to do it this way.
Luxury. We got the Alfa Romeo Stelvios, 3 to choose from, up to $10,000 off sticker, brand new off the showroom floor. Facebook, we got this 2014 Ford F-150 Lariat.
There we go. All right. Doing a little mosey. Not too bad. You'll see the point. I'll go to the side occasionally. For the most part, though, I have no idea what they look like. So I am in no way telling you that I'm going to walk normal, because I'm not. God didn't promise me that. However, hey, I'm going to get a lot better. He told me he's going to basically turn back the hands of time. Restore what the cankerworm hath eaten. So, I don't really know what that means. I guess maybe walk like I was in my 20s. I don't really know. However, I have to document it. That way I could show you guys, you know, what he's doing for me. Because he's doing a lot of cool stuff for me. Like a lot of cool stuff. And this is just one of them. I gotta do my workouts, gotta do all that good stuff. But I mean, it's actually so far been kind of easy. Thanks for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. This is going to be hard for me, so if this video sucks, I'm really sorry. I can't, you know, I don't know. I can't do it like I preach because, well, first of all, that really ain't me, you know. The first half of my marriage one was, you could tell I was real fleshly on that one. I was having a bad day. Second half, spirit-filled. And then my other ones that you may see of me, you know, like my shotgun one and stuff like that, well, that's just me. That's who I truly am, you know. This one is anxious me. This is nerves me. So thanks for sticking around. Greatly appreciate it. Just a guy with Charcot-Marie-Tooth. All right. Real quick. When you're watching or looking at the pictures or you're watching the videos of me, first of all, you're going to notice that my foot, okay, I was walking on the ankle completely. I mean, that foot was just completely on both of them. Pay attention to my knees in some of the pictures. You'll see that they're completely locked back. That's how I kept balance. Yeah. So anyways, I'm not going to be able to do a voiceover. You'll see them. I don't know how long we're going to stay on screen. I'm not really good at editing or anything like that. But yeah, that's what you'll be able to see.